Hello everyone, here we have a posting on Spectrum by Freya CRG, introducing flight blades, shape your ship's behavior. And with this posting comes a lot of controversy. Yeah, this is a lot of text and I don't feel like reading all of it, so I will use a text-to-speech program.
Hi everyone, we're introducing a new component designed to support the horizontal progression of ships and give you the opportunity to take tuning into your own hands. Meet the new flight blades. What are flight blades? In simple terms, flight blades are components that go into your ship's computer ports to adjust its flight behavior into key ways currently: speed, increase your straight-line top speed, maneuverability, improve ship handling.
Important note, you can only have one of those. You cannot have both, more speed and more agility.
While using flight blades can boost one area, it comes with a trade-off, as you'll see a reduction in another to balance things out. This isn't about chasing raw upgrades, it's about making meaningful changes and further dialing in your loadout to reflect your playstyle. Whether you're prioritizing speed or maneuverability, flight blades offer real player choice, allowing you to fine-tune the behavior of your ship to align with how you fly, fight, and operate in the verse. We've put together a quick FAQ to cover some of the more common questions. FAQ: what flight blade types are available? Currently, there are two types: Precision Handling Balanced PHB flight blades, focused on maneuverability, and Top Speed Balanced TSB flight blades, focused on speed. Which ships can equip flight blades? The following ships will be the first to have compatible flight blades, with more to come: Aegis Gladius Series, Aegis Avenger Series, Aegis Redeemer, RSI Scorpius Series, Argo MPUV Series, Anvil Arrow, Anvil Pisces Series, Aegis Hammerhead. Why were these ships chosen? These ships were selected for the initial rollout of the flight blades to cover a broad spectrum of playstyles and ship roles. But this is just the beginning, and there are plans to make flight blades available for other ships in the future.
Yeah, in the future, we are planning to. CRG is using the same lines for more than 10 years by now. We have so many things that are thrown into the game, half-assed, never touched, and then CRG tells us, yeah, we are working on. What about ship naming, for example? We have only a few ships that we can name, and CRG always told us, yeah, we will work on this, you will be able to name all your ships. My translation is, don't expect blades for other ships anytime soon.
Can flight blades be used across entire ship families? Flight blades are version specific, meaning they're designed for specific ship models and configurations, not across entire ship families. For example, while all the ships in the Aegis Avenger series will get flight blades with this release, the Avenger Stalker can only utilize the specific Avenger Stalker flight blades. The RSI Scorpius Antares can only utilize the Antares flight blades, etc. Will flight blades be available to purchase from in-game stores? Yes, flight blades will become available in in-game stores for Alpha UEC this summer.
Well, but it's not today. More about this soon.
Do flight blades give me a competitive advantage? Flight blades offer tuning flexibility, giving you more control over your ship's behavior. There is no shortcut to mastery. It's all about making smart decisions for how you want to fly. How do I equip flight blades? Flight blades can be equipped in the Vehicle Loadout Manager app in your Mobiglass. Simply swap the default blade with the new flight blade as you would with your other components. How do I move flight blades between ships? To move a flight blade between ships from one Gladius to the other, for example, you'll need to first swap it out in the VLM by replacing it with the default blade. You can then equip the flight blade on the other ship. Note: you cannot simply remove a flight blade. You'll have to swap a blade in to replace the currently installed one. Can flight blades be destroyed? In the initial implementation, flight blades are not destructible or damageable as their location is not physicalized on ships. In the future, they will be housed within the computer item of ships and then be subject to normal component damage rules.
Again, in the future. I guess there's another thing that Maelstrom will fix when we ever get it in the game, which won't be anytime soon.
Is there anywhere I can learn more about ship components? Yes. You can dive deeper into ship components and how they work by reading our components comlink. With the introduction of flight blades, should we expect to add blades to follow soon? While we're planning for add blades down the road, we're not there yet. We'll keep you posted on any developments in that direction.
What are AI plates? I think those are for turrets, so you can have turrets that are firing automatically at bad guys even when no player is inside or no player is controlling a remote turret.
We can't wait to see how you use flight blades to customize your ships. Whether you're after speed, maneuverability, or finding the right balance, this is just the beginning of expanding ship tuning as part of horizontal progression. We'll be keeping an eye on feedback as you explore how flight blades fit your playstyle. Got a setup that's working for you? Share it with us.
Then we have this 136 upvotes, 3710 thumbs down, 2380 clown faces, 2132 PKs, 2096 poops, 1955 money bags, 1868 face palms, and 1200 replies. Why is this? CRG is selling those flight blades for way too much money. Those are my prices with my local tax. $14 for an Avenger flight blade, $21 for a Gladius flight blade, $26 for a Redeemer flight blade, and $36 for a Hammerhead flight blade. Are you for real, Chris? What are you doing? Of course, CRG said those flight blades will be available in-game for alpha UC this summer, but this is just greedy. This is so bad. Link to the Spectrum thread is in my first pinned comment below. And we have comments, lots of comments. For example, here from Rexa. Selling performance altering modules and keeping them locked behind this paywall even for a short period is still the definition of pay to win and not okay, CRG. Edit, salty Mike below, makes a great argument of also why this is wrong, but my pay to win comment I made stands. If I can get a module that makes me faster than other people in the same ship hull by dropping dollars, that is pay to win. And we have a comment from salty Mike. This is the most embarrassing thing I've seen this company do yet. What part of the game is not sold on the Pledge Store? Will there be AI mining and salvage blades next, so I can autoplay the game while taking screenshots? Edit, this doesn't even feel like pay to win that much. It is simply prioritizing items on the Pledge Store that can never be lost. There's your win probably, and removing any aspect of having to play the game at all. Winning to me is playing and earning stuff that makes my experience different, like a flight blade, or easier, like a component or weapon improvement. This is what is unacceptable to me. I would like to make a few more points. Did CRG introduce a boring, tedious master mode only now to sell us a solution for their problems they generated, master mode? In addition, things like blades should be tested in-game, but now we have to buy them to test them. No, CRG, I won't do this. But of course, the Spectrum thread, other videos, my video about this, is totally in vain. CRG won't change. 2025 is the best year in funding so far, and I don't think this will change. People are still throwing money at Chris like crazy, even though he has achieved very little in year 13 with $1 billion in funding. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay, so I'm moving around because physics is hard for CRG. And our door will close automatically. Yeah, 10 out of 10. And one container glitched through and now it's on top. Yeah, this isn't exactly a very good way to load your ship, Chris. And even when I use a very bad radial menu, there's only close. There's no separate elevator up. And now my mule gets kicked into the caterpillar. Yeah. Some people say I'm too negative, but come on people. This is a $1 billion project in year 13 with mechanics that are worse than in very, very small indie games I have seen. There's no excuse for this. I don't judge this game like I would judge a small indie dev studio in year 1 or 2. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter or on Blue Sky.